So going in there knowing you haven't missed a kick all year, you kind of think in your mind, boy, I wish maybe I'd shanked one earlier.
No.
So there's
no, not at all. It was just same thing as every time, just hit my ball.
You weren't just big in that last kick, but also the punts in this one. Can you talk to us about how you manage that workload and just your mentality to be, you want me to punt it, you want me to kick off, you want me to kick a field goal, I'm your guy?
Yeah, just staying with the flow of the game. If we had the ball on our own side of the field, we need to be ready for the punt. And I don't know how many times we punted, probably 5 or 6 times. And I know my second punt was not good at all. I wish I could have that back, still do. But that last punt, it was really a big play, and Seth made one of the best plays I've ever seen on punt 2 times today, and he did a great job turning over his shoulder, caught that ball like a center fielder, running back to the warning track, and that was a huge play.
Can you talk to us about the emotions or the nerves going into that final kickoff? You knew you hit it, you made it win.
Yeah, I wouldn't say there's any nerves. I told Will before overtime, I said, if we got the ball and it's time to win it, we're going to do it. And he said, I know, I got confidence in you. And so jogging onto the field, I kind of just gave him a look, and the rest is history.
He said you smiled at him.
Turn around on
Yeah,
this one,
I smiled at him.
You watched this one go in. You didn't turn around on this one, did you?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
On that last drive of regulation, how tough is it? I know you're on the sideline, you're preparing for a game-winning field goal, but then they don't get close enough and you got to come out and punt. How tough is it to try to switch that mentality from preparing to kick a field goal to going out and
it was unfortunate because we were all kind of excited hoping to be able to get a field goal in, but with them having 3 timeouts and still like 45 seconds left on the clock, it was the right decision not to kick it forward. And so I just knew I didn't want to hit a touchback for sure, because if I had a touchback, they get the ball to 20 with 2 timeouts and they could make a drive out of that. So just don't hit a touchback and just give my guys a chance to make a play. And on the pooch previous to that, we got an unlucky call. I don't know if it was a touchback or not, but they called it a touchback, and like I said earlier, Seth made an incredible play.
When you're gearing up to kick a game winner, does anybody say anything to you, or they just kind of leave you be and not want to get into your head?
Everyone did a great job just kind of leaving me on that side of the field, and it was kind of cool just how it worked out. And shout out to Raina and Jack, because they operated cleanly, not just today, but ever since I took over the kicking duties. They've done a fantastic job. They did my job for me, and the ball just kind of kicked itself. So shout out to them. It was incredible work by them all season long.
You grow up just an hour down the road from Manhattan in Topeka. What does it mean to you being a Kansas kid and winning this one for the team?
Yeah, it means a lot. I hope other Kansas kids can kind of look at my career and what Kansas State has done with how many Kansas guys we have on roster, and just the way our program's built. And it's for the state, it's for the people of the state, for our great university. And I wouldn't want to be anywhere else in the entire world.
Could you have imagined at the start of the season that it would come down to this, since you weren't even kicking field goals?
That's just kind of the life of a specialist. You got to stay ready. You got to imagine things that probably other people wouldn't think about. So just stay ready for every opportunity, and shout out to Coach for giving me the opportunities he did, and just got to make the best of it.
When you're warming up on the sideline, what goes through your head? What do you think about it?